Hello everyone, it's Julie here at Big Lakes Dodge. Today I'll be showing you this 2024 Ram 2500 Power Wagon Crew Cab. It has 4x4, the 6.4 liter Hemi V8 engine. We got 8-speed automatic transmission, an electronic shift on the fly transfer case. It also comes with the fuel tank skid plate and the transfer case skid plate shield. We also have that Sport Performance hood up there. We do have a tow hook on the front, and then it also comes with the 4.10 rear axle ratio and the Ram Articulink front suspension. We also have the raised ride height, that's why it's high up there, and then we also have a front disconnecting stabilizer bar. Alright, so there's a few things, and then we'll look on the interior here. We do have a black interior. We do have leather bucket seats. These ones are heated and vented as well as powered. And then we have the Power Wagon badging there. Extra fancy as well as right here. We have the Power Wagon badging. What else did I forget to mention? Okay, and then we have these all-weather mats in our glove box here. Okay, wait, I forgot to show. This opens up, and we do have some extra storage space there. And then in our glove box here, we have our owner's manual. So if you need to reference any of your information, then all of that's right there in a handy, neat little package. In this little cubby here, we have extra lots of storage. It's fairly deep. And then on our door, we do have our door pockets for lots of drinks. This little spot here to throw things, and power locks, power windows. There's a quick look there. We do also have that power sunroof on the top there. And then we'll look in the back. So in the back here, it's a mess because I pulled up this all-weather floor mat so I wouldn't have to wrestle with it on video. But there's our in-floor storage bins, and we do also have one on that side as well. And then you just can plop this back there, and there you go, like it never happened. It does also lock in right there. And then we do have the 9 Alpine speakers with subwoofer here, and this folds out as well. So there we go. Okay, sorry about that, I had to pause my video. There it is, all folded out, all nice. And then we can also just tuck that back in there. Oh, I didn't even put up the legs. Okay, but there's that little thing, and then this does come back down. And then we have our 60/40 split bench. These are leather, and they are heated as well. So we do have the second row heated seats. We have lots of USB and USB-C ports there, as well as our outlet. It's a 115 volt outlet. So if you want to plug in your laptop, your curling iron, or something of this such sorts, then that option is available to you. And then we do also have our backseat pockets if you want to throw a book, magazine, a map if people still have those. There we go. And then we do also have that rear power sliding window. So there's a quick look at the interior. We're going to go around to the back. I'm going to show you these beautiful Ramboxes. They're very handy to have. And they're pretty deep, so you can throw in lots of tools or whatever you need to carry around. I've heard people say if you don't use it for tools, you could also throw in some ice and put some drinks in there. So something to keep in mind. And then looking back here, we do have a hitch on the back along with our wiring harness and the Power Wagon badging. And then look at this beautiful bed. We do have the spray in bed liner and some lights as well. Then we do have a port back here. Not too sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure we do have what is it called? Outlet? Yeah, an outlet. So there's a quick look there. I already mentioned that it does have a 4.10 rear axle ratio. Spray and bed liner. Yeah, I already went over that. Okay, just had to make sure. And looking on this side, I'll show you on this side. So same thing, we got the speakers, the door pockets, our power locks, our back seat pocket, and then we do have another Rambox back here. In-floor storage bin, there we go. And then this is our 40 split of the bench. And then we do have this little thing here that folds out on this side as well. And then since this one doesn't have the subwoofer underneath it, we do have a little bit of storage in this little thingy here. Okay, so there's a quick look at that. And The interior is beautiful. Okay, it is black though, so we do have the black leather, and that's why the vented seats are so nice to have. I'm gonna hop up in here and then we can go over a few more of the features in here. So looking at the door here, we do have our driver memory setting because this is a powered seat. So your mirrors, which are powered, heated, and folding, you can have the driver memory for those, so you don't have to keep adjusting your mirrors. When you hop in, you just click your driver memory setting. And then we have our seat that is also has the driver memory setting, our power adjustable pedals, and I think also your, what is it, your radio. So you can have your driver memory setting on your radio as well. So when you press that, it'll bring up all your favorite presets. It'll set your mirrors just right, your pedals to where you want them to be, and then your seat as well. And we have our power locks, power windows, just showing that they do fold in there on that side and that side. And then you just press it again and they fold back out. And then here we have, these are for your mirrors there, I believe. So they do telescopic. All right, I quickly figured it out. Okay, so you make sure that this one is highlighted, and then you can use these ones, and they are telescopic, so they do come out farther if you have a trailer. That comes in handy. And then these ones here, once you unhighlight that one, these ones here do have the lights. I don't know if you, oh yeah, you can see it. So they have little lights that come on there. All right, now looking at our steering wheel, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. You can see our steering wheel here. We have lots of buttons. This one does your call end, call answer, call end, and it also, if you hold this down, it does your voice recognition, so you can tell your phone, hey Siri, answer that call, or text this person, whatnot. But also when you click this one, I believe it brings up your phone settings on there. And then this middle button here, it's
canceled.
That's the voice recognition. So when you press this little middle button here, you can go through all of your menu options here, so you can see your trip information, your vehicle information, what is it, your media, and then your off-roading information. So all that's located right here. Also, if you don't want to click that one, when you're on your cluster, you can also just scroll up or down through them. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through this quickly. So you can scroll through all your options that way, or you can just click the menu button and it brings it all up. So there's a quick look at that. Oh, I think I went too far. There we go. Okay, and then on this side we have our cruise control settings, our gear limits, so it is steering wheel mounted. On the back of this we do have our rocker switches here and here. So this one controls your volume, the others, or no, this one controls, yeah, your volume. This side controls your tuning. Looking at our infotainment center, right now it's on our climate because it was hot, so I turned on my vented seats and also the AC. And then you can sync them, so that way this side and that side are synced up, or you can unsync them and have different temperatures for both sides. On our home screen, we do have these customizable widgets, which right now are set to our navigation and our media, but you can go ahead and adjust those to whichever widget you would like them. You can also adjust the screen itself if you want more widgets. You can also do that. You just go down to the edit pages, and then you would click add page, and then you would edit it there. So that way you can pick how many widgets you want on the screen. And we have these little shortcuts here for your climate. This one is for your media. I'm just gonna go back there, and you can also add more shortcuts there as well. We have our Alexa there and your driver profiles. Moving on to our media, we do have AM, FM radio, Sirius XM radio, your Bluetooth, and then you can also connect through USB or USB-C. And then you have your driver profiles right there. So there's a quick look at that. For your presets at the bottom, you pick a station that you would like, and then you hold the preset and it will set it there. We already went over comfort. There's your navigation. So you have your big screen navigation here, and you can go through all the menu options there for searching and whatnot, or how you would like the map to look. You can adjust that there. One nice thing is that it does also have the navigation in the cluster. So let me just see. You can see it there. So the nice thing about that is you won't have to look over there. If you have your navigation on, you can see your next turn. It will alert you. Once you set your path, it will show up there. So So there's a quick look at that. On our phone is where you would connect your Bluetooth, and then if you have any messages or anything like that, it'll also come up there. And our vehicle information, so we do have our dashboard. You can see the off-road pages and the towing and trailers, and then your settings for all of that. But also you can look at your rear view camera without having to go into reverse, so that's nice to have. And you can also adjust if you want the guidelines there or not. Okay, and then your apps. So this is where you would find all of your settings for all of your apps. Just quickly flick through them here. So we have lots and lots of apps, and you can find them all there, along with beside the screen. So we're all finished with the screen now. Beside it, we do have our climate control here as well. You can switch through the modes. This one's your fan settings here. This one's your temperature. So right now it is pretty warm, which is ridiculous since I have the AC on. I should have noticed that, but there you go. Now you can see that we can adjust our temperature there, or you can set it to auto, so that way it'll automatically keep it at a comfortable temperature. There's your air circulation, your front and rear window defrosters. You can mute it if you take a call and you don't want to like fiddle with this. You can just quickly mute and unmute, or you can turn the screen off altogether. That's right there. Your volume and your tuning. And then below that we do have our hill assist, traction control, tow haul mode, and your front or your rear and front parking sensors. So that's just that beeping that when you get too close to something, it'll alert you. Trailer brake control, and then below that we have our USB-C ports and our auxiliary port. And then there's this little cubby here to throw something. I haven't quite figured out what's a good thing to throw there. If you get business cards, I guess you could throw them there, or you could throw your key there. These are spots to put your phone, so that way when you have them sitting here, they're available to you, but you can also have them plugged in, and the cord just would come out the bottom there. And then below that we have another outlet, so if you wanted to plug in your iPad, because it definitely charges faster through the outlets, that's there. I showed that little cubby there. And then we have lots and lots of storage space in here, as well as this pulls out. We do have our cup holders, change counters, so your change doesn't have to be laying around. You can stick them in there, and then some more storage space. And since I'm holding the key, I might as well show you. We do also have remote start, remote keyless entry, and our remote tailgate release, and then the horn. If you lose your vehicle and you want to sound the horn so you can find it, that's there. This key is for your Ramboxes or for your doors, I believe. And then along with sounding the horn if you lose your vehicle, this does also come with the connected services. You do get a subscription free, I forget how long it is, I think it's 6 months or a year, but you do get free connected services, so you can download the app and find your vehicle there. You can also remote start it from your phone, all that fancy stuff. Looking here, we have our sway bar controls, our four-wheel drive controls, our axle unlock, so it is locked, but you can unlock it. And then your front and your rear, I think that is the, what was it? Suspension maybe? I'm not too sure, but these are there. They're there, okay? There we go. So there's a quick look at that. These ones are your hazards, and then we have this little cubby up here. That's also a good spot to throw your keys, but don't forget them there. And then this 12 volt DC port. Okay, now looking up here, we have our tailgate release up here as well. This one just turns off your interior lights when you open your doors. So if you don't want them to go off while you open your doors, that's there. You can just turn them on, or you can turn them on singularly right there. And then your assist button, your SOS button, and this one controls your, what is it called? Sunroof. So there's a quick look at that. And then this one is if you just want to vent it, like let some air out, like you hop in and it's hot, you can go ahead and do that. And then this one is your rear power sliding window. So there's a look at those. We do also have the universal home remote, so this would connect to your garage door or your gate. Yeah, there we go. There's a few things. One thing I didn't mention is this, as you could tell, is a full colored display in the cluster. The Uconnect 5 nav is a 12-inch display on this one. We do have blind spot and cross path detection. Just quickly looking over, we have rain sensing windshield wipers, forward and reverse utility lights. I think I already showed those. We have ready alert braking with the brake assist. So if anything happens, then it can brake automatically, or it will assist in that. What else? Heated steering wheel. I think I mentioned that. We did show it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. I've gone over basically everything. Of course, there are a few more things that it does have. I don't want to go over every little thing, but these are the most interesting things in my opinion. So there's a quick look at the outside, at the inside. You can tell I'm in a rush. And then the outside. I really like the olive green color. If you do too and you want to take it for a test drive, or if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at Big Lakes Dodge. We'd be happy to help you out. There you go. See you in the next one.